It's not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff so you get the videos I put them out. See that I'm thinking, see me analyzing that data. But like I tell every day, the data they release us is false, and many gives a false narrative of the market so we can make bad trading decisions. Listen, the SEC trying to act like they're doing their job by finding an activist short seller. Okay? And what we know they've been doing for years and years and years, the SEC finally decided to find somebody for it. These bad actors, they pick a company, let's say AMC, and then they pay these publications, these media outlets to put out negative information about the company in order to push the price down, in order to get investors to sell their shares at a really deep discount. But for some reason, it's not working with AMC because the retail investors are still holding on. Okay, they're still holding on. It seems that these guys, Anson Funds Management and Anson Advisors, paid an unidentified publication to print false information, negative information about Namaste Technologies. And what's even crazy is they knew what they were doing was wrong, so they tried to hide the payments to the unidentified publisher. Now, here's the problem I have with this. Obviously, this unidentified publisher is a paid beer writer. They are paid to attack companies. The information doesn't have to be true. If you pay them, they will write articles attacking any company you want. But somehow, the SEC knows that Anson hid the payments to this company, but the SEC doesn't want to identify the company. I wonder why is that. They paid the company $1.1 million. The SEC knows they paid this company $1.1 million, but whoever runs this company is so powerful that they told the SEC not to identify them so they can continue getting paid, going after companies that more than likely don't have any issues. But if you are short on a company, you can contact this unidentified publisher, pay them $1 million, and they will write articles against this company even if the information is not correct. And the fact that Anson tried to hide the payments lets you know that they knew the information was not correct. But my bigger problem is with the SEC. Because by not identifying who this paid publisher is, the SEC is allowing this paid publisher to continue taking payments to go after companies that might not have any issues at all. Could you imagine somebody's a thief and they sold the stolen goods to somebody else? Is the person who accepted the stolen goods just as culpable as the person that stole the goods? Would they not have to be identified for accepting stolen property? How in the world that the person who accepted the bribe to do something that's against the law, how are they not identified? How are they not identified? The person that accepted the bribe for breaking the law is not identified? What does that say about the SEC and their so-called aggressive actions towards the activist short sellers? It tells me it's nonsense. It's nonsense because you can't take the guy who paid the bribe and find him and hold him accountable, and they're not even held accountable because they're not even accepting any guilt. But the person who was paid the bribe to engage in the illegal act, they are protected by the SEC. Make that make sense. How is the person that accepted the bribe to engage in the fraudulent activity protected by the SEC. They are unidentified publisher. Unidentified. Tell me what law enforcement agency works like that. Whoever this publisher is, you know they're continually accepting money to write bearish articles about good companies. And the SEC knows who they are, and they refuse to let the public know who they are. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think it's fair for the person who accepted the bribe and engaged in the fraudulent activity to be protected by the SEC? Anyway, have a great day. God bless. I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.